Welcome to another episode of Mexican in the Kitchen. I found this mango, and this is a perfect ripe mango. It doesn't matter if you find something that is not as ripe. I usually find some that are a bit green still, but of course it's nice if you find it this way. And I'm going to make these 4 cuts, just so I'm able to take the skin off. I want to peel the whole mango. This process can get very messy, especially if it's a really ripe mango, as you can see here. At least this one has a really ripe spot here. It doesn't matter, just go for it. At the end we're going to take everything that's left on the peel. We can use a spoon to scrape it off. It doesn't really matter. Once our mango is peeled, just take a knife and try to take as much pulp as you can. Be really careful, because at least my knife is really sharp. So in this cut I took a bit of the seed with me, so you have to be careful not to take a slice of it or something, because you will get those kind of fibers more into our preparation. You can see it's a bit ripe here, it's a bit brown, but it's still sweet, it's still really nice, it's not spoiled or anything, so you can still use it. You can remove it of course also if you are not comfortable with it. A lot of people don't like that kind of thing, but it doesn't really matter. As I told you, I have some left over here on the peel, but you can either use a spoon or the same knife just to scrape everything. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been putting everything on my blender cup I have here. So just take as much of the pulp as you can and put it into the blender. Now we have our mango in the blender, and before we start blending, I'm going to add some sugar to it. Some people skip it altogether. If you eat less or more sugar, you can adjust the recipe. I personally add maybe 3 tablespoons of sugar. And after that, I'm just going to add a bit of water. I'm adding about half a liter, just so it blends. After that, we can start our blender. And how long you blend this mix, it depends on your blender and the power. I usually blend it for about a minute. I want to get rid of all the lumps. I don't want any chunks. I want to make it as smooth as possible. When we stop this, you will notice we have a syrup. It's very thick, very sweet, but don't worry about it, that's exactly what we were looking for. Now we're ready to serve, and I have this water jug. It's a bit small, so I'm not going to use the whole mixture, but it works nicely, so I can show you how I usually do this kind of thing. So just add as much ice as you want. You can of course skip, but if it's a hot summer day, it makes this drink perfect. I'm going to take our syrup we made, and we're going to do maybe 1/3 of our jug. You can go a bit more or less depending on how strong you want the drink. And we're just going to add some water. We'll just fill the rest of the jug with the water. And after that, all we need to do is just mix it. So that's it. It's very simple. Now we can just pour our drink into a glass and enjoy. This is a very simple drink. It's basically what we drink most of the time. At least in my parents' place, I remember we didn't have sodas very often. We would have this. My dad would almost every day make a different drink, and you can do this with many fruits. You can do it with watermelon, it's super nice. With lime, it's very common. It's something we will have almost every day. You can have mango, pineapple, basically any kind of fruits. You can make combinations, pineapple with lime, or mango and some other fruit. So basically you can do this with anything. There's a lot of different kind of drinks. We have horchata, which we make with rice, and many other kind of fruits like tamarind that is not so common here, hibiscus, but it's a very fresh kind of drink. I like it because when you add the water, then you remove this kind of syrupy taste, so it's just like a fresh drink you can have. It's very nice, very easy to make. If you make it with cucumber, for example, it's also quite fresh. So try it at home, try any combinations you like. Maybe tell me what would you do if you do something like this here. At least I haven't seen it so often. So yeah, press like, subscribe, all those kind of things, and see you in the next one.